Hi, this is Lola Laracy. If I had a shocked look on my face, it's because I accidentally clicked on Caden Live, my video editing site, and I was like, and it was big screen. And I was like, I can't tell if I'm live yet. But anyway, so I've got that down. That's behaving, and we are here. We are live with my good friend Sorcerer Zero, and we are talking about our favorite subject, beer. Now, do we want to drink first and then get into the news, or news and then drink, or try to do both at the same time?
I, sorry, I've got one computer going and another computer going, and it's I think I need a beer.
It's okay. I'm very confused too. You're not the only one. Go ahead.
We're attempting to do this all professionally, so we created a brand new YouTube channel.
Yeah, the more we try, the worse it gets. We should probably just.
Oh, there we go. Now I gotta pause that one. Okay, now I'm ready.
Okay.
Let's do beer first.
Okay. You go ahead. What you got?
Well, props to Beer 30 here in Corvallis, as usual.
Mm-hmm.
For Washington Brewery's Walking Man Cherry Stout.
Nice.
I've got my usual mason jar full.
Gorgeous. God, that's so beautiful.
If I can. I don't want to take a chance on pouring all over my desk.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna spill.
Put a handkerchief down.
Okay.
Wow, she filled this really full. Jen, you were like so generous.
Yay. I say get a straw. Okay. All right, you got it. Good. Oh, that is lovely. Look at that.
I'm gonna share this with my buddy here because
okay.
Gotta try the cherry stout too. And oh my goodness, the head on this is actually pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
This is actually pretty nice. Pretty bloody good lacing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so I am getting chocolate. I'm not getting an enormous amount of cherry aroma off this.
Okay.
And it's about this is 7.2% ABV and only 35 IBUs.
Okay.
Ooh, wow, okay. The cherry flavor is so there. You don't get an aroma, but it's super sweet. It's almost candy-like cherry sweet.
Okay.
I'm not sure this would be for everybody, but chocolate on the aroma. And the bitterness is just perfect so that it tastes more dark chocolate than milk chocolate. So it's dark chocolate, but with a enhanced cherry type flavor. I'm not sure they use natural cherry flavors for this.
Okay. Maybe more like a syrup or something.
Maybe. It's very pleasant to me.
Okay.
I'm not sure everybody would appreciate it.
Well, I'm the kind of person who thinks Yoo-Hoo is quality beverage, so it's all good to me. I'm like, ooh, taste of strawberry Yoo-Hoo. It's refinery at its best.
Definitely a sweet stout.
Okay.
I like it, but it's definitely a sweet stout.
Okay. I like that you get chocolate in one sense, but then cherry in another sense.
Yeah. Now, I could do with a little bit thicker texture.
Yeah.
It's not thin. It's not thin by any standards, but I really like my stouts to stand up to a spoon. You know? So I'd really like to see a bit chewier texture in it.
When it comes to stouts, I like to feel it on the side of my mouth, almost like I have to pick it out of my teeth. It's like,
yeah, exactly. I think a stout should kind of be either a meal or a dessert all in itself.
Right. I mean, I want to taste it for 10 minutes afterwards and be like, still there. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, that's still cool though. I mean, it sounds like you like it.
I do like it. I think I've only had a few Walking Mans before, and I don't remember it. I'd have to open up on tap to see what Walking Mans I've had before. But Walking Man is definitely a dependable brewery.
Mm-hmm.
I do not turn them down when they are offered to me. Not
I
ever.
wouldn't either. No.
And it's just another it's another Washington brewery that
Mm-hmm.
really stands out as not classical, but classic. Does that
Classy.
it's classy. Yes,
Classy.
classy. It's definitely classy. They have really classy adventurous type beers that I like.
Good. And it sounds like there's still a bit of a small brewery. They said something like 1,000 barrels a year, something like that on their website.
I believe 17-barrel brew house.
Okay.
So that's not huge. And they opened in 99.
Okay.
And their impact, they said they've been impacting the craft beer scene since late 2000.
Okay.
So I don't think they're looking to get massive, but
And
they're
that's
looking for
okay.
quality, and the quality is coming through.
And that's better. I'd rather corner a market, say the Northwest, and do it well and be renowned throughout the territory
Yeah.
than, have my stuff in every grocery store and people just go, meh.
Yeah, and I mean they're competing against the likes of Rainier. And
Mm-hmm.
Rainier is just massive. Rainier, has become the massive mass-produced beer of the Northwest.
Mm-hmm. And you don't necessarily want to be that. I mean, they look so happy on the website. I think they're
They
happy.
do.
Yeah.
And I know a couple of people in Beer 30 have said that they've been to Walking Man. They said they've been to the brewery, and the brewery tap house, the the drinking place is like downstairs, and
Okay.
it's downstairs, and it has a lot of atmosphere to it. You
Good.
can sit down, you can play a game of chess, and it's a
Right.
really interesting chessboard, and it's a really great hippie-ish. I would think it's probably hippie-ish.
I would say so. Very like a local oriented,
Hmm.
small,
Yeah.
yeah, I could see that, which is good. And they don't look like they have an attitude. I've been to some brew houses at breweries where they're like, "Oh, you're here, you can't
Hmm.
have our good stuff. We'll never see you again. We don't know you."
Yeah.
So, and they don't look like they'd have that attitude.
Now, if our listeners want to know more about Walking Man, there is a video on their website. Their website is www.walkingmanbeer.com, and they do have a video there for you to take a look at.
Mhm. All right. So, all in all, like, what would you give it? Do you think you drink it again?
Oh, absolutely, I'd drink it again. Absolutely, I think I'd reserve it as more of a dessert beer
Okay.
than a regular stout beer.
Mm-hmm.
But it's definitely something that if I walked in and if I saw this pit against, a major brewery, I would pick
Mm-hmm.
this one first.
No problem. No doubt.
Yeah.
Would you look forward to it? Like, if you walked in and you see it on the board, are you like, oh, yeah, that's that one. I remember that. I like that.
Oh, yes. Yes, absolutely. I would walk in. I'd be very pleased it was on the board, and I would definitely make room for it.
Good. All
Seven.
right.
I'd go as high as a 7 out of 10.
That's pretty good then. I like that.
I'm not sure if should we do a like a 10 rating, or should we go stick to like out of 5 with
I'm so used to the five. Maybe we better stick
5?
with that.
Okay, so a 3.5 out of 5.
Okay, that's respectable.
Yeah, 3.5 out of 5 would be good.
Okay, it's not bad. Maybe not the best, but
Yeah.
you haven't wasted your time or your money.
No, no, no. And pleased to get it if it was the only stout on the board. Very pleased to get it.
Okay.
How about
All
you?
right. Well,
What did you have
I
today?
I have one I've never had before. In fact, the whole 4-pack is a series, and so this is the first of the 4-pack.
Oh,
It's
good.
yep, Terrapin Single Origin Coffee Stout. And what they did was they
Oh,
made
wait,
the
wait.
same.
Did you say stout? Because it says brown ale on the bottom.
Oh, you know what? You're right, brown ale. I had stout in my head because we were talking about stout. You're
Oh,
right.
okay.
It's a brown ale. I probably will rather it be a stout because, as we said before, I like thicker beers, and brown ales tend to be a little too thin for me.
Mm-hmm.
So I will probably want this to be a stout, but I got it because it's a cool concept. They took four different coffees, made the same brown ale, but used four different coffees. So you can
Oh.
taste the difference, and each one in the 4-pack is a different coffee.
So which coffee is this? I can't. Oh,
Ecuador.
Ecuadorian.
Yeah.
Ecuadorian coffee.
So this is Ecuadorian. I don't know like where it's from. It says something like, I can't read this, Zamora Chinchipa. So I don't know anything about the coffee brewers.
So well, I know Ecuadorian coffee is probably rainforest coffee.
Okay.
Probably.
Mhm. It says stuff on the bottle, but I can't read it. I don't know if anyone else can. I can't read it.
Uh, no, it's not. It's not focusing.
Yeah, I can't read this at
Can't
all.
see it.
It's too tiny. But on their website, they give a few little things about it. At the brewery's Terrapin, so it's terrapinbeer.com, and it's 6.2% ABV, 30 IBUs. The hop is Willamette, and the malts are Two Row Silo, Munich 2, Victory, Crystal 65, Special Roast, Crystal 85, and chocolate. So those are a
Hmm.
whole lot of different kinds of malts.
So there might be some bready character in there.
I would think so. Hopefully that'll make it a little more robust.
Yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be nice.
And I like the idea of chocolate too. I love chocolate. So let's open it up. I'm probably going to be hyper.
Look at that. Lola's got the pour down.
I know I'm much
You're an
better at it
expert.
now that I understand.
Beautiful.
It's a very reddish color, incredibly reddish.
I wouldn't
It,
expect that from a brown ale.
I know, especially with chocolate. Maybe it's one of
Okay.
the.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see it, but it's extremely amber.
It does look extremely amber. It looks clear. I can see you through the glass.
Yes, it is see through. I can see my desk through the glass. So that makes me wonder if it's probably going to be a little thin, maybe. It's very amber, very clear, a little effervescent, virtually no head at all.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay. Oh, I get coffee. Definitely get coffee. Get the different malts, get chocolate. It smells very good. It smells a lot stronger than other beers. It definitely has a presence when it comes to aroma.
Now, is that like a coffee aroma, or are you saying like an alcohol type aroma?
Not so much alcohol, but malt.
Oh, okay.
Very
Okay.
malty,
Yeah.
very chocolate and coffee. I definitely get all of that. And it's a strong aroma. I mean, I can really smell it. I'm not having to work to smell it. It's right there.
Oh, beautiful.
Very effervescent. It's as effervescent as say like an Omegang. It almost looks like Coca-Cola. If you didn't know that this was beer and you looked at it, you would think it was Coca-Cola.
Actually, it looks a little lighter than Coca-Cola to
Okay.
me.
Okay. But like the effervescent around
Yeah.
here, it looks like Coca-Cola. The
Yeah.
carbonation. Okay, let's drink this. It's very good. It's light, which I expected from a brown ale, but it's not thin. I don't get that watery taste like they use too much water.
Oh,
Um,
that's good.
yeah, it's a full taste, but not too full. Um, I wouldn't say that I wouldn't say it's complex because really I just get sort of the coffee and the chocolate. That's really what I get. And I wouldn't say that the mouthfeel lingers. It's not like what we were talking about, where you can taste it 10 minutes later.
Mm-hmm.
It dissipates really as soon as it hits my tongue, but it's still
Yeah.
good. I still like it. I would call it a solid coffee ale.
Would you? I mean, I know it's 6%,
Mm-hmm.
but could you drink like more than a few swallows? Would that be acceptable, or would it get overwhelming?
What do you mean?
Like if you were to like tip the glass and like take a,
Oh,
you know,
I can't do that anyways. I choke anyways, but I can't do that. Yeah, I wouldn't inhale this. I mean, some people may be able to. I think it's light enough to where if that's something you want to do, you could,
mm-hmm.
but I can't chug.
Like if you were thirsty, it wouldn't. Would it go down okay?
Maybe.
I know I
I
don't drink. I don't usually drink beer for thirst,
hmm
but I know there are a lot of people who actually do.
hmm If I'm gonna do that, I usually tend for the gozes, or like
Yeah.
I had a saison today. I had 21st Amendment Sneak Attack, and man, that
Oh
was so
yeah.
good. I wanted to chug it. I had to slow myself down because I was like,
Yeah, it's really.
very drinkable. I would not call this drinkable in that sense. I wouldn't want to chug it because I mean it still has enough thickness that I might kind of choke on it a little bit.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't recommend it unless that's your thing. But
Hmm.
it's good, very effervescent.
Well, as mine is warming up, the lacing kind of goes away, but I'm getting more raisin flavors off it.
Oh, I love raisin flavors. I love raisin beers. Oh, that's awesome.
I'm still getting cherry, but now I'm starting to get a little bit of raisin along with the chocolate. It's very interesting.
Okay. I love raisin beer. One of my favorite beers, I haven't seen it in a while, is Raisin d'Etre.
Oh yeah.
Love that
Yeah.
beer. Oh man, that's one of my favorites. I haven't seen it in years. I would love to get that again. So
Isn't
good.
that a 21st? Is that a 21st Amendment too?
I don't think so. I'm blanking now. I'm like trying to think. I'm like, who does that? It's been so long since I've seen it. I'm gonna have to look it up.
Oh, our friend Cybernaut says that I would cringe if I saw him pour. He follows Charlie Bamford's advice and pours vigorously.
I used to, but it would always explode. I got tired of having my beer, erupt into a volcano.
3 feet of head.
I know. It's like
Face.
that. Now, if you're the kind of person who wants to like take a bath in beer, that might be good because you'll be like, oh, foamy. But yeah, I'd rather drink my beer.
I would actually do that. I would
Would.
consider doing that. Taking a bath in beer.
Well, in that new hotel that we're gonna go
Yeah.
to, isn't that one of the things they have?
That is the dogfish head beer bath.
Yeah, Dogfish Head. That's who does the raisin d'etre. I just looked it
Oh,
up.
okay,
It's
okay.
Dogfish Head, which makes sense. I'm like, yeah, that's right, because that was probably the first Dogfish Head I ever had.
Oh, you know what? Oh, Cybernaut, you're a genius. He said use an auto siphon, and you know what? I have an auto siphon that is exactly perfect for a mason jar. I
Okay.
totally forgot. I'm totally going to use that next time.
So do you like you siphon it and then like you just suck on it? How's it
No,
work?
no, the auto siphon it's like a little pump. So I would
Mm-hmm.
stick one end in the mason jar, and then it would have a little tube going to the
Mm-hmm.
glass, and all I have to do is pump it,
Mm-hmm.
and it would suck it up from the mason jar and put
Mm-hmm.
it in the glass.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I have a teeny tiny one for a 1 gallon. I have a teeny tiny one for a 1 gallon jar, and that it would be perfect for that.
That would be perfect. Easy transition. Hopefully it wouldn't lose anything. I don't think it would. I don't
Yes,
know.
I have. Yes, Cybernaut. I have a lot of beer paraphernalia.
You paraphernaliac. You and your bear paraphernalia.
Yes, if the officers show up, do you have any paraphernalia? Why, yes, I do.
Yes,
It's
I do.
all
I've got
related to
plenty.
beer.
Well, if they show up at mine, they're just gonna see my freaking vapor and be like, "What's that?" I'll be like, dude, it's oil. Get over yourself. It's just oil. Um,
Oh, well, speaking of pretty cool stuff.
yeah.
Yesterday being St. Patty's Day and all, I actually got to go and try the beer that I helped make
Mm-hmm.
in my first attempt at all grain brewing.
Very nice.
So I'm going to oh dear. Um oh dear. Oh, that's right, cuz there and oh, okay. Sorry, I'm still doing trying to figure out the whole two. There's my photo. There's my photo there.
Oh, that's lovely.
Ah! Well, if I want to white box myself, I have to. There we go. There I am. It's called Sip of the Sea Oyster.
Like
It's a dry Irish oyster stout.
I like that.
This is in Corvallis Brewing Supply. Corvallis Brewing Supply hosts quite a few of these classes, all the way from the very bare beginning, brewing classes. You know nothing about making beer, all the way up to these all grain advanced classes where he gives you tips on getting the right pH, on adding things to fix tiny little problems, on how to choose your malts and your grains and your hops and additions and things like that. We used whole oysters in this,
Nice.
and we got to eat the oysters afterwards.
Good. Were
But
they beer
apparently you
soaked
can-
at that point? I'm sorry. Were they beer soaked afterwards?
Yeah, we actually cooked them in the wort.
Nice.
So we cooked them in the wort, and then we were able to eat the oysters afterward.
Mm-hmm.
After we ate the oysters, we put the oyster shells back into the wort while it was boiling.
Wow.
And apparently you can reuse oyster shells. Now, I didn't think this was kind of possible, but apparently because of the way oyster shells are made in the ocean, you can just keep reusing them until they're gone.
So they keep their flavor?
Yeah, they'll keep adding those minerals
Nice.
that gives you that ocean flavor to the beer.
Okay.
They'll just keep on going as long as the shell lasts.
All right. So keep on using it.
Yeah.
That's sustainability, folks.
Yeah. That is sustainability right there.
That's sustainability.
Brew
so
ocean
crunchy.
beer. Brew lots of ocean beer.
I love oyster beer. The one oyster beer I remember having, the title kind of makes me roll my eyes a little bit. I mean, I think it's funny, but a lot of people probably wouldn't think it's funny. Pearl Necklace.
Oh, okay. That's really stepping on a line there.
I know. I think the name is funny, but it's one of those things where some people would take offense, and so I probably
if you don't understand the joke, we're not going to explain it here.
And don't Google it. Just don't.
We might be willing to explain it in the next section if you come back and ask.
Well, and if what I wanted to do, what we talked about before, pans out, then we would definitely have an outlet to talk about it.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
We'll explain all about it in all of its glorious detail.
Let's see what's next.
We had some news, didn't we?
I believe so.
It's funny. I'm supposed to be hosting the show, but I just sit here grinning wildly until you're like,
really,
okay.
In reality, the only reason we say hosting the show is who's going to say the first sentence.
Exactly. Who's going to be like, "Hi, I'm here." So yeah. After that, it's kind of a free exchange of ideas.
Yeah. I'm going to open this up. Believe it or not, there is a doggy beer.
My goodness.
Well, what do you
But
know?
but
What do you
it will
know?
start playing a video, so just letting everybody know.
Uh, I'm so bad at this.
It's cute.
Bowser beer. Now, before you go off and start yelling at me that beer isn't for dogs, blah blah blah. This is not a fermented beer.
No, it's not beer at all.
No, it's actually just it's like a pork tea almost.
It does have.
It
Did it say
has,
it has
but it does have.
barley?
It does use malt. It uses
Yeah.
malt from the barley, which is
Okay.
entirely adequate for dogs.
Mhm.
But this does give you the chance to share beer,
Oh, with
share a
your
beer
best friend.
with your best friend.
Cheers,
And
Bowser.
cheers, Bowser. And if you can stick it on the food. You can make icicles with it. I'm not sure if gelatin is good for dogs, but you could also, you could stick it in a gelatin thing, and I'd say you could even try a bottle yourself.
It's just barley. I mean, if it's just barley and pork, why not?
Yep.
Finally, you and Bowser have something in common.
I just wish that there was a guinea pig beer. Somebody
Well,
make a carrot. Somebody make a carrot beer. I can share with my guinea pig.
sounds like a challenge.
Yeah.
I can't make anything at all, so I'm hopeless with that. But
So if you'd like to know more about Bowser beer, laughingsquid.com/Bowser beer, a dog safe microbrew is where I saw it.
I think that's something for someone who either just really loves novelty stuff or has too much money. Because
Yeah.
I love my animals, I really do, but I don't have to become closer to them by eating or drinking the same thing they do. They love
Yeah.
me anyways.
Yeah. Cybernaut carrots do have residual sugars, but not really enough to ferment with.
Maybe put some extra in there.
Maybe.
But we don't want to ferment though, right? Haven't
No,
we
we
said that?
don't want to ferment it.
We're gonna get these animals drunk.
Drunk guinea pig, go home. You're drunk.
Your guinea pig already like yells, right? Does it?
He does. He wakes me up in the morning. I get up and I walk out of the living room, and my guinea pig is there. My guinea pig has such a strong personality. He's like, "Hello, I want my carrot. I want hay, and I want you to pick up all this poop in the next 5 minutes. No, you can't have your coffee first."
I am here, and I am demanding this.
And I am such a slave to my guinea pig. I do it.
You love them. You do.
You
You feel a responsibility towards them.
I do, because I they have a short little life.
I know.
And I want him to have the best life possible. So yes, I let him run around my living room. I give him, I give him all the vegetables he wants, and I give him tons of really super expensive vitamin C tablets.
Nice. Good.
This actually tastes like orange juice. I eat it too.
Oh, well, see, you can share that with your guinea pig. You do have a shared source of nutrition.
Oh, there we go. I could make an orange juice and carrot beer for the guinea pig, and an orange juice and carrot beer for me.
One will be fermented, the other will not.
Don't make
Similar ingredients. I like that. You'll have the adult version.
Exactly.
Kind of like if you're a parent and you get wine for yourself and grape juice for the child. They look exactly alike. What?
I'm attempting to look up a website that's Cybernaut actually. Hillcrest Brewing Company. And of course, the first photo that comes up is pizza.
Oh God, now I'm hungry. I haven't had much to eat.
because we drink beer and then we get hungry.
I know. You would think it would be opposite since it is kind of filling, but I really didn't eat that much. So, dang it. Okay, now I got Hillcrest Brewing. I got it.
Hillcrest
Oh,
Brewing
they have
Company.
wine.
Well, I see their interesting stuff, but I don't see their brew blog. Maybe it's the brew blog or the menu.
Oh,
Is it
wait. I
menu?
went to hillcrestbrewing.com. He said hillcrestbrewingcompany.com.
Here we go. Oh, a banana hammock Scotch ale. Just the hop. Oh my goodness, these are adorable.
I had to make up a year. Oh, I do see the pizza. Gosh, I'm hungry. Oh, it's a pretty building. Look at that. It's got like a chandelier. It's San Diego, all
Under,
fancified.
under menu is all the beers. They have fantastic artwork.
They have a pizza with literally 6 leaves of spinach. If I'm gonna spend money, I want more than 6 leaves. That's a bit ridiculous.
Where? Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! I used to live right near them.
You did? You lived in San Diego?
Yeah, I did. This is on
Neat.
University Avenue. I actually lived on University Avenue in San Diego. Yeah,
Wow.
this is 1458 University Avenue in San Diego, California.
Cool. I'm going to tell you right now, these are San Diego prices. These are not Jacksonville prices. Their 12-inch margarita pizza is $15. That pizza would be $7 here.
Really? I mean,
Yes.
down the street we have we have a fire pizza place,
Oh, I
and
love
it's
that
it's pretty
stuff.
similar, like $13 to $15 for a margarita pizza.
For 12-inch?
Yeah, yeah, it's pretty
That's
expensive.
not here. Even at our like nice places, like gourmet type places, maybe $7.
Oh,
I
really?
don't. Yeah,
Wow.
but we're Jacksonville. One of the things I like about Jacksonville is we try to be fancy, but we're really not, and so everything's priced as if it's not fancy. So yeah, nothing really costs a whole lot of money.
Well, I do prefer to make my own pizza, but you know, I am happy to go out if it's a nice wood fired pizza. I was a fan of California wood fired pizza restaurant for quite a while.
Oh, we have a pizza kitchen here, California Kitchen. Is that the same thing?
I think that's it.
It might not be the same thing because that's like a big chain. So that might not be what you're talking about.
No, it was a big chain.
It
no,
is
yeah,
okay.
the California Pizza Kitchen was a
We have
it was
that
a big
here.
chain. Yeah.
Yeah, we have that here. It's pretty good. I like it. One of my favorite places right now is called bpizza.com. I just put it in our chat. Oh my god, it's so good. It's wood fired. Their wings are to die for. Clint, who is very hesitant to like show him any kind of approval over anything, he chows into them. They're so good. Oh my god.
Vpizza.com.
Yes.
Is this only in Florida?
You know what? I don't know. We'll have to look. But when I went to a Funky Buddha tap party a few months ago, it was at one of the V pizzas here. Let me look at locations. Let's see. Oh, it's Jacksonville and Gainesville. That's all.
So Florida, lucky people.
We do have some nice stuff. I talk smack about Jacksonville. I shouldn't because we do have some nice stuff. And actually, I'm gonna have to put the pizza in my mouth and choke on it because the pizza prices are like $12. Okay, let me look at the pizza. Pizza margarita is $14. So I guess I was wrong about the price. I don't know how big that is.
Their photos have a lot of photos, like artsy type photos. A lot of photos of fire.
Well, here's a
good one though. This one is a good one of a pizza. That would make me hungry.
Good. Oh my god, that's so good.
That would make me want to pick up a beer Really
And they
fast.
have good beer. As I mentioned, I mean, I got Funky Buddha there. They have good beer. Oh my gosh, so good. They have these huge wooden stoves. I think you can see some of the pictures have the wood stoves.
Mm-hmm.
Um, they're just huge. It is so good. Oh my god. I guess I never noticed the prices because I was more excited about the beer. But yeah, I guess the prices are kind of similar to the San Diego place. So I guess I need to shut my mouth. I'm
Well,
talking out the wrong side, huh?
prices can change dramatically, and you don't even
Mhm.
recognize it sometimes. And that goes for beer too.
Mhm.
And I've noticed some of our beer prices have gone up. But
Yeah.
some of our beer prices for other things have come down where I didn't expect them to. And I don't know why. I don't know if it's because people are perhaps drinking more of that particular style, or whether that particular company is using it as a marketing ploy to try to equalize profits. I have no idea. I should probably take a class.
You should. I think that would be a great idea.
Beer marketing. Is there?
Well,
I wonder if there's a class on beer market. I'll bet Oregon State University has a class on that.
let's look. Oregon State University.
I know they have an entire fermenting department.
Beer study. Let's see. Let's see what we have. Okay, that's just about their studies. That's not what we want. Let's see. Beer class. Well, learn complete brewing process. You already know that. Um, I
Most of it
don't
is
know.
bio. My goodness, the actual 4-year study
Uh-huh.
for a food science and technology fermentation program is very heavily into biology, chemistry,
Good.
calculus,
Calculus?
quantitative analysis.
The hell? What are you doing it in space? Are you burning space? What
Burning.
the hell? Crap.
This is pretty awesome.
I mean,
I
I
mean,
love.
the closest I see is like food packaging, food
Yeah.
law, communicating food and fermentation science. Maybe I'd have to search more into like the business degree aspect.
I think you'd have to do marketing classes probably and business classes. You'd have to couple it with the fermentation degree.
Well, I guess I could go over and what's it called when you look at a class but you don't pay for it?
Audit. You'd have
Audit.
to
I
audit
could
it.
audit a
Mm-hmm.
class. I could. Just to
Hopefully
get a
they
little
would
bit
let
more
you.
information. That'd be
Mm-hmm.
nice.
Yeah. And when you get your degree and start your own brewery, I will come work for you. I am a hard worker. I am always on time. Despite the fact that I have to take the bus, I'm always on time. I am
Well, you
very.
won't be taking the bus because you'll be living at the brewery.
That's cool.
I will have chained you there.
That's good. Just give me a mattress. That's all I care about. A mattress and an internet
A
connection.
mattress in your own glass.
Yeah, and a glass so that I can just be like, oh.
Unless you just need, like your own private tube from the bright tank.
That would be better. I'd be like, but we want to make sure that I don't pass out. So I do have to be a little careful because
Yeah, that's true.
I have to be like a useful member of the enterprise. So
okay, we're going to start packaging the Irish Stout today. Somebody go fill up Lola.
and I'm just like, give me. Oh goodness!
Quality assurance. I'll hire you as my quality assurance officer.
Guess what? That's my title at my job now. I am a
Really?
Yes, I am a quality analyst. That is my legitimate job title right now. And
That's actually pretty awesome. I like that title. I have to say, I have no idea what exactly you do, but your title makes me respect you a little more.
It makes me feel important. Although when people look at me with hatred, maybe it's not so great feeling. But at the same time, like I get brash sometimes and I'll be like, what? You got something to say to me? I see you looking at me.
I would really hate to have to be the quality assurance officer like Dogfish Head to walk up to the person who's supposed to package all the beer and go, I hate to tell you this, but this whole batch sucks. And I know it's happened. It's happened to every brewery, everywhere, where the decision was made that this batch is so bad it can't be sold.
Mm-hmm.
How heartrending to watch gallon after gallon after gallon of beer go down the drain because you can't sell it.
But you know what? It happens. There's so many variables. There could be something snuck in there, some kind of bacteria or something. I mean, you just don't know what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it was just the temperature was off. I mean, there's so many factors. It's not necessarily human error. Sometimes things just happen.
Yeah, that's very true. That's very true.
And I have a lot more respect for the brewery that says, you know what, you're right. This is our name and, you know, this is our reputation. We are not going to charge people for this. So I have a lot more respect for that.
Well, it is coming up on 1 hour. We should probably get ready for the main event.
I think so. I feel like now I should have like a hoodie on and be running the main event.
Hands all.
Well, my hands are already messed up from when I fell Monday, so.
Oh, are you feeling better?
A little bit. My knee still feels like I have a kneecap on. I can't actually feel my knee.
Oh, beer helps though, doesn't it?
Oh, yes, it does. I'm taking lots of beer. It's my medication. I got my medicines going.
12 ounces per day at least.
And I've already done 24 ounces. But I still got the night.
Yay.
All right, so we're going to get out of here. You can see us at, we've got a new YouTube, which you're seeing this on, Beery Good Entertainment. But otherwise, I can be found at Lowlaracy for Twitter, and I actually have a website, lowlaracy.com, which despite me paying for, I forget to update. And you can find me at Google Plus, Lowlaracy. Linda, where can we find you?
You can find me pretty much anywhere under Sorceress Zero. You can find me at sorceress0.com. You can find me on Google Plus at Sorceress Zero. You can find me on Facebook at Sorceress Zero. And you can find me here on the YouTube at Very Good Entertainment.
All right. Well, thank you very much for watching and listening, and we will see you later.